discussions around the as-is, around the time and expense process. We've had to get a handle on all the different ways that we report time to our various partners, and that's an area where we anticipate some complexity.
Well, we hit our first big roadblock with our SAP implementation today. It appears that our process for collecting timesheets and expense reports isn't quite as simple as we thought. So we're going to have to take a step back and do some analysis and figure out how we're going to change that process so that it's a little more consistent with the way that SAP does things.
After brainstorming with the team after the steering committee meeting, we've come up with a more streamlined process to handle the variations in our timesheet process. Our proposed solution requires us to force some process changes internally, as well as design an automated front end for one of the processes that would normally require our consultants to enter 2 timesheets instead of 1. Though this will require some extra work up front, this will eliminate much of the manual reconciliation that our accounting department must currently perform today.
Frankly, it's a good thing. It's a process that we should have looked at a long time ago. It's one of the core processes of our business. It's become more and more cumbersome and more complicated over the years for no particular reason, and so it's kind of time that we get back to best practices and streamline that process. So in the short term, it's going to be a setback. It's going to cost us some time in the project timeline, but in the long run, it's going to be more than worth it.
Key critical success factors associated with our implementation were as follows. The first one is to adopt the business processes as defined within Optimal's all-in-one solution for professional services. Second was to incorporate the best functional and technical resources to the project. Third, be conscious that there will be an impact on the present processes, and this necessitates the need to undertake actions to diminish any impact on your organization, and therefore implement actions to control the organizational climate. Finally, make fast decisions. In any project which is focused on fast deployment, delaying even one decision will impact the overall time frame. Particularly worth noting are areas such as the functional workshops, migration of master and transactional data, and end-user training.